Hello everybody, my name is Aceface. We've got the Paladin here, going out to do some Winter Nexus sites. This is an old Paladin, or not so old, but a relatively old Paladin. One that I use for Triglavian hunting, the Revenge, the one I used to sort of avenge my full-on Sniper Paladin. It's a close-range brawler, I believe. It is a close-range brawler? No, it's actually not. I just want to see it now, though, because we have actually got other Paladins that might be more appropriate for this use. There's Extreme Pally. Might be better because it's got pulse lasers. I think pulse lasers are better for this event. Yeah, let's use this. So what we're going to do here is remove one of these. Tracking computers, don't need this. Clocking device, don't need this. Salvager, this. Tracking computer, not need. Actually, we want to use that. Remove the cargo bay and remove one of these A-types. Then what we're going to do is go in our inventory and empty all this stuff. Okay. Actually, we could keep the Nosferatus on. There's nothing wrong with keeping them on as long as we can fit everything. Nosferatu. Darkblood Heavy. And then Tractor. We need some Tractor Beams. Let's buy some Tractor Beams. Small Tractor Beam 2. I'll buy 10 of these because I always use these here and there, so it's always good to have a bit of a reserve. Okay, Grappler is good to have because this will aid application a lot. We will put a large cap battery, Republic Fleet large cap battery, and then we'll put a tracking computer take 2. Then we'll put some 1600mm plates. Let's look at some faction ones, they're usually a bit better. 1600mm plates, because I want to get some buff on this thing. This is going to make so that we have less likelihood of dying to ganks, although if some person decides to gank us, we're probably very likely going to die anyway. Imperial Navy heatsink. Do we have any heatsinks here? We've got one heatsink, great. We don't need expanded cargo holes nor the MTU. The script could be good. Tracking speed script can be good to have. Move one of these in here. Okay, so I think we are ready to rock and roll. Yeah, I wanted to change one thing. It was what are these rigs? This is maybe silly to remove because these are expensive rigs. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Well, we've already removed one of them. We'll put the burst aerator, large energy burst aerator, and I think we can only fit the tech 1. Let's go with that. There and burst aerator. I can fit that. Yeah, okay, good. Because I can't fit tech 2 because this is a large capacitor control circuit tech 2. Okay, let's go to the volatile ice fields. We can find them by looking at the map. In the geography tab, we can find metaliminal storms. That's where these Winter Nexus sites will spawn in. So we can look for systems that have got these red/yellow dots. Perhaps we can go to Sarakua and the adjacent systems, maybe Veesto. Go there. I'll put a script here to be able to modify our guns a bit to apply a bit better. These Nosferatus here, I really don't need them, but I just happen to have them because I was using the ship for Triglavian hunting before. Otherwise, these sites are not going to put too much strain on your capacitor. Since you kill them so fast, you barely have to use your armor repair. And this armor repair is what consumes the most amount of power or capacitor. So this is a quick in and out operation. Just go in, snipe the boss and get out there and make sure you take the loot before anyone steals it, because I think that's the highest risk of actually losing the loot if someone steals it, because there's a lot of people who like to steal these wrecks and also not only steal but just outcompete it, because whoever does the most damage to the boss gets the loot. So it's a competition, so we want to do stuff as quick as possible, and I think the Paladin is probably the best ship in the game that is actually good at doing these competitions, because these pulse lasers, they can hit straight away, insta hit the target, unlike missiles which take a bit of time for them to just move slowly from your ship to the target. We'll be able to just zap the enemy straight away. Okay, good. And we've got some sites straight away. White Storm here. Let's go to this and get to work. We probably should clean our ship as well. It looks pretty dirty. I like to always keep my ship clean. Some people like the look of the dusty ship because it makes it look very used. I prefer to have the ship clean. Okay, we've got some people here. Is there anyone in here? No, okay, there's a Gila and the Vengeance, so it's no problem. That's no chance. They've got no chance for competing our Paladin. I'll jump in here. I have the script active. These are good to get that extra reach, but we'll switch over to tracking speed if we've got small stuff nearby. Okay, the boss is not spawned yet. It's perfect for us. Let's get the Bastion active and lock them up. What is the range with Conflag? 31, yeah, that's perfect. Easy. And they still got the wreck because it was almost destroyed, that one. And I could get more damage if I were to have implants that boost my lasers. I don't have laser-based implants in right now. Well, I could get more. I think I could get a 3k DPS. We have 2.7 with the drones. This is always something that's important to do. Click those claim rewards, otherwise you won't get the rewards from completing these challenges. So we have 2.56. Okay, so we don't have as much DPS as I thought we had. Now let's destroy this dire white Stormlord. And we can stop bastioning straight away like that. So we were able to move straight away and use a tractor beam to pull this in. These tractor beams on the Marauders, they're very far. Oh, are we able to? Yeah, okay. I thought the tractor beam range was only boosted with the Bastion Module I, but I think it wasn't. Because we get a very long range with this tractor beam in a Marauder, 48 kilometers. So I can pull this in, see what we get. Anything decent? Oh, 34. That's pretty good. We can drop some of the loot here because these guys, they spent a lot of time farming this. Where's the good stuff? We'll jettison this perhaps. And then we'll make this abandoned container. Let's see if they pick it up. If they don't pick it up, then we'll just forget about it. Let's stop tractor beaming, and I think we can just go to the next site. We got this extended brain freezer accelerator. I'm wondering how much is that worth? They usually are worth quite a bit, but there's no price currently on them. See if we're able to do this next site. I mean, we will be able to do it, but we'll see if there's anyone here to compete against us. Golem Ikitursa. Oh, this is a good competition here. I think we'll still be able to outcompete a Golem, but who knows? Depends on what time period in the site that we warp in. If the boss is already there, then there's no chance of us getting it. But if we're on the first wave, then maybe. I like how these are really short because they just do them so quickly. It's good for anti-gank measures actually, because people want to gank a lot of the battleships, so when you have the sites being very quick, there's less likelihood of ganker locating you and getting you. So, is the site already done? Oh yeah, it's already done. Go to the next system. You can see the site actually on the anomalies tab in exploration. You can see what's in the adjacent system. So you can see in Ikuchi, we've got one White Storm forward base. So we could go there. I think that there are Ikuchi. No, not in Ikuchi. In Veisto. No, where's this? Which system is this? This is Veisto. Okay, we'll go there because there's 4 bases that we can take on. I'll probably have to wait a little bit until we're able to walk to the next system because they've got the weapons timer. We've been doing naughty acts of aggression with our Bastion module. I'm not sure what the thoughts are behind making the Bastion module not enabling you to warp. Maybe it's just seen as a very powerful module. They just want to give it a little bit of nerfs here and there, so you're not able to get out of the system too quickly. Maybe it's that since you become so powerful, they don't want you to just quickly go in the system, wreck people and go out of there because you are so powerful in a Marauder. The good thing about the Paladin also is that it's got the ability to use Scorch and switch very quickly to this ammunition type, so we're able to hit out very far. With everything active, we can hit out to, I think, 100 kilometers. Yeah, 105. So I've seen actually a practice before, drawing out some of the NPCs. Oh wait, did we warp to that Gersa's Refuge? No, we did not. Did we? No, we did not. Okay. I saw a practice. He drew out so many more of these NPCs. And they were like 100 kilometers away. And the boss was also 100 kilometers away. So people couldn't get it. And it was a sneaky way for him to get everything for himself. But if you've got a long enough range, you can always just snipe the enemy, and that's exactly what we could do here with the Scorch. See what's near. Oh, there's tons of practices. Oh, I don't think this one is active anymore, maybe. Oh, it still is IDR. Is it? Yeah, it is. Ah, there, we've got the boss here. There probably is like a whole fleet being multi-box. It wouldn't surprise me. We don't want Bastion here, actually, because they're just going to 100% take it. It's already, this NPC is already destroyed now. Yeah. They're probably in a fleet, wouldn't surprise me, so their damage is counted collectively. Oh, look how many bases we have here. Look, there's that Vengeance frigate. Went there, just stole the loot. Sneaky. That's very sneaky. And they can't really do much here because these guys are just probably chilling in multi-box style. The guy Paladin probably can't bother to have to engage in any kind of PvP. I mean, I can't. I'm just one person. I doubt he's going to with 5 people. Then again, if you've got 5 people, you're probably going to be having a stronger force. You'll be able to take on more stuff. Let's go to this White Storm base. What is here? Golem, Kronos. Ah. Yeah, we don't want to do this. There's so much stuff here. And go to another one. It's a bit annoying when you've got big players all parked on all these sites. You can't do anything really. Because I just see it being a waste of time to warp in there. The battleships, they warp pretty slowly. You're not going to have anything when all marauders are there. They're going to do the site so quickly. Not that I couldn't outcompete them, but I feel like it's just already going to be completed or half completed, and then you won't be able to, just because they've already been there before us, that we won't be able to outcompete them. There's nothing here. Okay, great. So we can see how this applies to the small stuff in the beginning. So we can perhaps use the tracking speed script. See how it performs. The Leshak. I don't think a Leshak will be that great here. Because it takes time for that DPS to spawn up. Especially when there's a lot of people. The boss is going to die very quickly. You need to have a lot of burst damage. Not the Leshak's specialty, but it does overall have a lot of DPS. So it's not bad at these sides, but I think there are other ships that are better. Bastion Module. What range do we have here? 27, 43. I think that's plenty of range. Ooh, there's a lot of frigates who spawn. Usually there's a battle cruiser and a few normal cruisers who spawn in. Can we use the Grappler? Yeah, the Grappler works really well. That's against the cruiser though. Take him out, come on. I think we only get grazing shots here. Are we able to do anything to this guy? Come on, there we go. Well, we apply to these frigates, so you need to properly web them down. And then I think when their velocity goes very slow, we should be able to hit. But even then, it seems to be very difficult. If we use Imperial Navy, that has a bit better application. Oh yeah, we got a grazing. Okay. There's something. The great thing about the Paladin is that it's using lasers that are able to switch ammunition types very quickly. Could also be that there's additional E-War being used by these other ships, such as the Golem, probably using a target painter, making it go down even quicker. But it'll be great to use something like a blaster-based ship, because then you'll be able to apply much better than pulse lasers. Let's take out these frigates. Okay, that's great. So you use multi-frequency, use the Grappler, you should be able to, with the tracking speed script, take him out. Okay, and then we go with Conflag. And here we want to use the range script. Okay, we're also up against a Golem and a Leshak. I don't see this being any trouble because we do instant damage. Sure should help our case a lot. The Balgorn here, I've seen him stealing a lot of wrecks from people all over the place. Let's see if we can grab the loot here. Oh, we didn't even get it. Unfortunate. The golem must have... yeah, the golems have to have won the competition. It could be also that they're in the same fleet. That helps a lot with... I don't know if they're in the same fleet because they're not in the same corporation. We didn't have... I mean, a golem can get over 3k DPS, and overheated they can have 3.5k. We've got 2.5 with this, so we get overheated to get about... What is this now? Almost 3k, so maybe that instant damage didn't help as much as I thought it would. Well, good at least seeing how we face against golems. Good competition. We'll see if we can improve upon this. Perhaps add more damage modules. That could help. And also the implants. I don't have any good implants that boost our damage, so definitely I think there could be improvements. But I can see how the golem can win because it's able to target specifically EM damage, which is the best damage, and they can have more absolute amount of damage over time, and they can also get big volleys with the torpedoes. So probably they just got in a volley just before it died, so they get a long period amount of DPS in straight away. But Paladin, doing these sites, this is very easy. Any marauder can do this really easily. Just be wary of gankers, be wary of people stealing your loot, so use a tractor beam to pull in your loot. Don't have to worry too much about tank at all. Need a capacitor. Just make sure you have some application to take out those small guys in the beginning, but you shouldn't have any issues at all. So happy hunting. Hope you guys enjoyed Winter Nexus with the Paladin. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.